What's good to the channel? Big Wave God made it. This your boy Ted. Hit that like button, hit that sub button, and follow me on IG at Big Wave God so y'all can DM me anything y'all want me to react to. Alright man, today we got some sad news, you know what I'm saying? It's time to take a break from all the riffraff going on and talk about something that's very, very messed up. You know what I'm saying? In the eyes of a lot of Americans. And what I'm talking about, y'all, is Brittney Griner. Now, we're gonna break down a little news article that just came out today. And if y'all didn't know, if y'all late, she been over there locked up in Russia for a long time, months on months, you feel me? For accidentally trying to bring back a vape pen filled with THC. Now, they done sentenced her to 9 years, you feel me? 9 years, she pled guilty. And they was having some talks about U.S. making an offer to Russia to release one of their prisoners that's over here in the United States custody, who is the merchant of death. He was like a big time arms dealer or whatever from Russia. So U.S. finally did go ahead and propose that deal to go ahead and release him so we can get Brittney back, and we can also get another American back that's over there being held in prison also. So I just want to go through this little article and read exactly what happened on the case. And y'all hit that like button, hit that sub button. Let's get into it. All right, y'all see the headline, man. WNBA star Brittney Griner sentenced to 9 years in Russian jail for drug smuggling. Drug smuggling. Now, first of all, man, drug smuggling, man, I know everybody got their own rules and all that, but could you just imagine in America if you get hit with smuggling? I know America done did some messed up stuff, but 9 years, let's go down, man. All right, so this CNN. American women's basketball star Brittney Griner was convicted of deliberately smuggling drugs into Russia and sentenced to 9 years of jail time Thursday in a case that has raised concerns. She is being used as a political pawn in Russia's war against Ukraine. We ain't gonna get into all them politics, you feel me? Judge so-and-so delivered the sentence and fined Griner 1 million rubles, or about $16,400. She said the court took into account Griner's partial admission of guilt, remorse for the deed, state of health, and charitable activities. Prosecutors had asked that she be sentenced to 9.5 years. All right, now if they took into account all the things that she did, how y'all still ask for 9.5 years out of possible 10-year sentence? And then y'all gonna give her 9. So y'all just said, forget the 0.5, man. We'll just reduce it 5 more months and give you 9 solid years. That's crazy. She did charitable activities, her state of health, meaning she ain't no crazy fiend or no, she's in a WNBA. That's crazy. Prior to the verdict, Griner apologized to the court and asked for leniency in an emotional speech. This is what Brittney had to say. I never meant to hurt anybody. I never meant to put in jeopardy the Russian population. I never meant to break any laws here. I made an honest mistake, and I hope that in your ruling, it doesn't end my life here. I know everybody keeps talking about political pawn and politics, but I hope that this is far from this courtroom. Nah, Brittney, we already know you got to appease the judge and tell them what they want to hear up in that courtroom, man. But this is definitely a political move. And you know that just by the U.S. government offering them a whole trade. Now, I don't know if Russia is going to take the trade. We haven't even really heard from nothing back from it. They probably want way more because we already know all the sanctions they've been getting hit with ever since they invaded Ukraine. So they probably want a lot of stuff. After the sentence, Griner told a CNN producer as she left court, "I love my family." It's crazy, man. It's crazy. The verdict comes about 6 months after 31-year-old was arrested at Moscow airport and accused by Russian prosecutors of trying to smuggle less than 1 gram of cannabis oil in her luggage. Now, imagine that in America. Now, granted, you can't be drug trafficking and drug smuggling over here either, you know what I'm saying? But they give you a slap on the wrist for a gram. A gram? A cop gonna take that from you and tell you to go home. And that's in some states, not even all states, you feel me? That's just crazy. Like, imagine 9 years for less than a gram of cannabis oil. Not even the weed, though. Jesus. Her lawyer said they're going to appeal the decision. They got 10 days. We are very disappointed by the verdict. As legal professionals, we believe that the court should be fair to everyone regardless of nationality. The court completely ignored all the evidence of the defense and, most importantly, the guilty plea. This contradicts the existing legal practice, taking into account the amount of substance, not to mention the defects of the expertise and the plea. The verdict is absolutely unreasonable. We will certainly file an appeal. Now, I stumbled upon some of them words. That was that lawyer talk right there. Wasn't used to reading all them words in that one sentence like that, man. Y'all bear with me. Griner is not doing fine today. The defense team is hopeful that Griner will be able to talk to her family next week, and Griner will return to the detention center where she is being held. Now, you see the sentence on the screen right now. It says, sentence comes amid tense U.S.-Russia relations. Now, this was absolutely the worst time to be over there in Russia. Now, she was in Russia, guys, before the war popped off. She was over there doing her basketball thing. Y'all know our WNBA women got to go overseas and play in different countries to make their money, you know what I'm saying? So there's always nothing wrong with that. And of course, she didn't have no idea that this was going to happen. You feel me? This is crazy. The harsh sentence comes amid the backdrop of Russia's invasion. The harsh sentence comes amid the backdrop of Russia's invasion of Ukraine and the country's saber rattling with the U.S. and Europe. Saber rattling, whoa, that was a crazy metaphor. Like a Star Wars going on out here. Like they really at battle. The U.S. State Department maintains that Griner is wrongfully detained, and U.S. officials have offered a potential prisoner swap with Russia in an attempt to bring her home safely. That's what I was talking about. They trying to send the Merchant of Death back to Russia so we can get Brittney back. But I don't think Russia really trying to hear that. They trying to hear way more options than just that swap. Man. Today, American citizen Brittney Griner received a prison sentence that is one more reminder of what the world already knew. Russia is wrongfully detaining Brittney. It's unacceptable, and I call on Russia to release her immediately so she could be with her wife, loved ones, friends, and teammates, Biden said in a statement. So we already got, you know what I'm saying, Sleepy Joe over here, man, trying to root for Brittney. But I just feel like he kind of waited too late, man. How long has she been locked up? 6 months or something like this, man? Come on, man. Like, something gotta shake. That's all I'm saying. And we could be done with this article right now because I got my point across. I feel like 9 years for less than a gram of cannabis oil. That's ridiculous. Like, we gotta put ourselves in her shoes, people. What if you got caught with less than a gram? And then it's stated that she using it for medicinal purposes, medical purposes, you know what I'm saying? A lot of players do that in America, even though they might not be on the forefront, but you see it all the time, man. NBA players smoke weed, WNBA players smoke weed, soccer players smoke weed, baseball players smoke weed, NFL players smoke weed. But in Russia, less than a gram can get you 9 years, man. What y'all think about that? Let me know in the comments. I feel like this totally wrong, man. Free Brittney, you feel me? I'm gonna keep saying it. I spoke about her on this channel once before, and we're gonna just keep speaking and supporting her until she make her way home, because I just don't feel like this right in my heart, you feel me? Like this story be touching me every time, you feel me? Like I got a heart too, and America do too, you feel me? And she do too, and she got a family, bro, and it just ain't right. Like, let me know what y'all think, man. Big Wave God made it. This your boy Ted. Hit that like button, hit that sub button. Follow me on IG at Big Wave God. Till next time, we out of here.
I got new problems, so much clothes, I need 2 closets. This weed I got is too exotic. I turned a diamond to a dime. They like, goddamn, you done blew it without me. They like, how the fuck did you do without me? I'm the real deal, you a carbon copy. I just switched styles.